What's the deal? What's the deal, chat?
Their friend Jonathan Schmitz on the Jenny Jones talk show and plans to drop a bombshell on John.
Damn. What the fuck just happened? They do this shit so fucking much. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to get the video up that I'm gonna be reacting to.
5. Scott Amadeur and Don.
I don't know if y'all ever heard of this case or whatnot with the guy who went on the Jenny Jones show and he unalived somebody, you know what I'm saying, who kept I'm guessing like the dude was hitting on him or some shit like that, but this was like crazy. Like this I remember hearing about this case, and I was just wanted to see like what it, you know what I'm saying, how did people feel? Did it, like after watching it, do you think that, you know, it was justified? Or you think that, you know, bro should be in jail? Should he still be in jail? Should he have stayed in jail? Do you think he should have been, you know, freed or whatnot like that? So hold on. We're gonna get to it.
Riley took their friend Jonathan Schmitz on the Jenny Jones talk show and plans to drop a bombshell on John.
Now, which of these ways would you choose to reveal your secret crush on someone? A, would you write that person a letter? B, would you tell the person in private in case he rejects you? Or C, would you tell that person that you're gay and you hope he is on national television?
In front of a live studio audience, Scott told John that he had a gay crush on him.
Guess what? It's Scott that has the crush on you.
You lied to me.
And in a shocking twist of events, 3 days later, Scott was shot and killed in his trailer home in Michigan.
Emergency 911.
Please get someone here right away. My friend has been shot.
Okay, what happened?
Someone just came in with a gun and shot him.
Yeah, what? Can he give you the
I
description?
only know his name is John.
John, okay.
Please hurry.
Just minutes after his death, Jonathan Schmitz called 911 to confess. When asked by the 911 operator why he had killed Scott, John answered, "Because he played a very bad thing on me. He took me to the Jenny Jones show." What had set off Jonathan Schmitz and caused him to shoot and murder his so-called friend?
So they're labeling it the gay panic murder.
Scott Bernard Amador was born on the 26th of January 1963 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. His father, Frank, was a truck driver, and his mother, Patricia, was a housewife. After Scott was born, the family moved to Michigan, and Frank and Patricia divorced shortly afterwards. Over the years, Scott dropped out of high school to serve in the military, where he served 3 years before being honorably discharged with the rank of specialist. After leaving the military, Scott returned home to Michigan and worked in the telecommunications industry before leaving and becoming a bartender, which he described as his preferred profession. Scott enjoyed the social life that came with working late nights. He liked to make friends, and some would say he was a social butterfly. However, after some time, he left this job and became unemployed. Scott was also a gay man, and he was open and proud about it. He had told his family, and they were supportive of his sexuality.
I found out that he was gay when he was still in the service. And it was never really a big deal.
Scott was described as a good friend who was very helpful and friendly. He would often support his friends who had HIV and would take them in when no one else would. Scott was a big fan of talk shows, and his favorite was The Jenny Jones Show. One day he was watching the show, and Jenny Jones promoted a new special segment that would feature on the show for a limited time. It was called Secret Crushes. While promoting the segment, Jenny Jones encouraged people with same-sex crushes to apply to be on the show. Scott was intrigued to hear about the new feature, and thinking nothing would come of it, he decided he would apply, as he had a crush on his new friend, 20.
So let me ask y'all in the chat, I had to pause it right there. Let me ask y'all in the chat, do y'all believe that that's the right way to go about telling somebody that you like them? Especially if you feel like, you know that that person isn't like that. So why would you take that person on live television to tell them something that you pretty much already know the answer to? Like, I feel like that's like you're basically embarrassing this person, because I feel like you kind of already know, bro, not swinging like that. But you know what I mean? Like you decided to take him on live television to reveal that you crushing on him or whatnot like that.
24-year-old Jonathan Schmitz. Jonathan Schmitz was a man that Scott had met earlier that year. Jonathan was born on the 18th of July, 1970, and worked at a restaurant called the Fox and Hound, which was located across the street from where he lived. John was recently single, as he and his long-term girlfriend had broken up 6 months earlier. When Scott had applied to the show, he didn't really believe that he would hear anything back. However, sometime after his call, he received a phone call and was invited to go to Chicago to be on the show. Scott was excited to finally get the chance to confess his feelings to Jonathan, and he called their mutual friend, Donna Riley, to ask her to join him. Scott had met Jonathan through Donna, so it made sense to him to ask her to go on the show with him. Scott, Jonathan, and Donna all lived near each other in the Lake Orion area, and Donna actually lived in the same apartment complex as Jonathan. Scott had met Jonathan when he went to visit his brother, who also lived in the same apartment complex as Jonathan and Donna. Scott had seen Donna and Jonathan when they were outside in the parking lot, fixing Donna's car. Jonathan was more so Donna's friend. He was only acquainted with Scott. However, Scott still wanted to take him on the show, so Scott called Donna. During Scott's call to Donna, he told her that they were going to be in a lot of trouble, and when Donna asked him why, Scott informed her that he would be surprising Jonathan and telling him that he had a crush on him. Around the same time, producers of The Jenny Jones Show called Jonathan to announce that someone had a crush on him, and they wanted to confess it in front of an audience on national television. Producers of the show claimed that they had told Jonathan that his crush could either be a man or a woman, but also told him that he could only find out who it was if he were to go on the show.
When he was asking who it was, and they said, well, we can't even tell you, it could be a man or could be a woman, he said, well, then forget it, I'm not interested. If it's a man, I'm not interested. And he said it often enough that finally one of them said, well, don't worry. We can't tell you who it is, but we've talked to her, and everything's going to be fine. You'll be fine, you're going to have a good time. We have the production notes, and it shows very clearly.
They play with him. Jonathan said, like, look, hey, if it's a man, I'm not playing that shit. Like, I don't even want to go on the show. Don't even play with me like that, pretty much. And he said it so much to where they just they wanted to get him on the show, to where they just was like, no. And then they started using words like her, like, oh no, she, we talked to her. So now he's going there under the, like, he's thinking that it's a female, some kind of female that he probably don't know that has a crush on him.
That he's not at all interested. He wasn't interested in anything unusual. It wasn't just he didn't want to go on a show with a man having a secret. He didn't want anything unusual.
Jonathan was curious to find out who it could be, and therefore wanted to appear on the show. He had a feeling that it was his ex-girlfriend who he had recently broken up with. He also had some suspicions that Donna or Scott could be involved in this, so he called them to ask if it were either of them, and both Donna and Scott denied that they were his secret admirer. They had wanted to keep the surprise going until the big reveal at the show. However, this seemingly innocent little white lie would prove to be costly. On the 6th of March 1995, Scott, Donna and Jonathan were all in Chicago on the set of The Jenny Jones Show. Donna and Scott were the first two to come out on stage, whilst Jonathan waited unknowingly backstage.
Now, Donna has been helping Scott pursue his secret crush on John. How bad's the crush? Tell me about the first time you met him.
When Jenny Jones asked Scott how he had met Jonathan, Scott explained that he had met him whilst Jonathan was fixing Donna's car. He told her and the audience how Jonathan had been under the car, so he had only seen the lower half of his body.
Basically, he was under a car, working on her brake line.
Yeah. And that was your first time? What was your first impression?
Well, I only saw the lower half of him, so you can imagine.
Jenny asked Scott if he knew whether Jonathan was gay, and in response to that, Scott said, no, anything is possible.
John, he knows you're gay, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that he is?
No.
Anything's possible.
Scott also voiced another secret. There was a specific fantasy that he had about Jonathan. Scott admitted to everyone in the room that he had thought about tying Jonathan up in a hammock that he had in his backyard, and that the dream involved champagne and whipped cream.
I got a pretty big hammock in my yard, and I thought about tying him up to my hammock.
And?
Well, it entails like whipped cream and champagne, stuff like that.
I think she pushed him into things that he didn't really want to do. Like, Scott was very nervous.
Yeah, actually.
Jenny Jones told them to make it look good for the audience or she would be very mad. And they offered Scott to give him flowers and Scott wouldn't do it. Wanted Scott to kiss John, Scott wouldn't do it.
When it was finally time for Jonathan to find out who his secret admirer was, he walked out on stage and saw his friends Donna and Scott sitting there. Jonathan went over and kissed Donna on the cheek and then exchanged a handshake with an eager Scott, who immediately pulled him into a tight hug.
I think Scott went on the show not with an intention of cursing anybody. I think Scott went on the show thinking this was going to be a spectacular way that he could show somebody that he cares about them.
As soon as Jonathan sat in his own seat, Jenny Jones asked if Jonathan believed that his friend Donna had a crush on him. In response, Jonathan stated that he did not think that, because they were only good friends.
Did you think Donna had the crush on you?
Did I? No, we're good friends.
Jenny Jones revealed to Jonathan that it was in fact not Donna who had a crush on him, but Scott.
Well, guess what? It's Scott that has the crush on you.
You lied to me.
Jonathan told Jenny that he was definitely heterosexual and that he was not interested in Scott.
Well, you know, it's flattering, but...
It's flattering, but you're not interested. There's no way. There's no way, right?
No, but I am definitely a heterosexual, I guess you could say.
Throughout the taping, laughter and applause could be heard from the people sitting in the audience.
Donna lives upstairs from me, and Scott was the guy one night I pulled in. She was looking at her brakes, and I was looking at the brakes too, and Scott pulls in behind me and goes, well, your car's pretty funny because I drew this peace sign in the back of my car, and it's, you know, it says Peace Man on it. And then Scott says, you look like a hippie in your car. And then you get out of your car, and then he told Donna that I was a good-looking guy, and Donna told me, it's flattering, but...
It's flattering, but you're not interested. There's no way. There's no way, right?
No, I'm you know,
well, at least you got it out. Are you very disappointed?
However, the taping of the talk show filmed that day would never be released on television, because Scott would end up dead before they had a chance to air it. After the taping of the show, the three friends enjoyed their time together in Chicago. Everything seemed fine, and they even publicly agreed that they would all stay friends. They went out together to a party, and Jonathan, not wanting the party to end, had suggested to Donna and Scott that they should change their flights to the same as his, and then he could drive them home from the airport. Jonathan and Donna agreed to do this, and after their plane landed back to their home state of Michigan, Jonathan drove Scott and Donna back to where Scott lived. They briefly stayed at his trailer, and then they went out for a drink together at a nearby bar called Brewski's. When the three went back to their normal day-to-day lives. To an outsider, it would appear that the three friends had stayed true to their word, and that there was no bad blood from being on the show. In spite of this, everything would suddenly change when Jonathan arrived home from work one day and saw a note and a gift that had been left outside his house.
So bro goes home and it's a note.
3 days after the taping, on the 9th of March, 1995, Jonathan went to work, and when he arrived home after his shift, he found a flashing orange construction barrier light and a handwritten note outside of his door. The note was clearly from Scott.
He goes home and he sees a note written by Scott that if you really want to get it off, I'm the only one who has the right tool. Jonathan sees this, and I think the bomb is really going off at that point.
This note was enough to enrage.
So he done already told you that he's not like that on national television, and you still pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Like bro, why you pushing the issue? You go to this man's house, you leave a note with a gift, and on your note you talking about if you want to get it off, I'm the only one with the right tool or some shit like that. Like that shit is crazy. That's weird. Like bro, why are you playing like that? You gambling with your life. Like everybody don't play like that.
Rage Jonathan.
He just indicated that he became angry, and at that point he indicated he just made a decision to kill Amador.
And so he went to a nearby bank where he withdrew money, and then he went to a couple hardware stores where he bought a shotgun. He then proceeded to assemble the gun, and then finally, with the loaded gun by his side, he got into his car and made his way to the trailer park where Scott lived. When he arrived at Scott's trailer, he arrived at the front door empty-handed. Scott greeted him and invited him inside, and when Jonathan entered, he saw that Scott was not alone. Scott's friend Gary was also present in the trailer and was reading a newspaper on the couch. There's some conflicting information here, but some sources say that Scott admitted to Jonathan that the note was indeed from him. Jonathan then told the two men that he needed to go back outside to turn off his car as he had left it running. Jonathan went outside and shut the front door behind him. A few moments later, Scott heard a knocking on the door, and when Scott reopened it, he saw Jonathan standing there with the loaded gun. Scott immediately yelled out for help towards his friend Gary, crying out, "Gary, help, he's got a gun." According to Gary, Scott picked up a nearby chair as a shield in an attempt to defend himself. However, tragically, this was not enough. Jonathan then shot Scott twice in the chest, and the bullets immediately ended Scott's life. Jonathan then proceeded to leave the trailer, and he immediately called 911 using a payphone at the gas station near to Jonathan's sister's house. When the operator answered the call, Jonathan told them,
"Bro, what's the deal?"
What's the big old deal? Oh shit.
So just to catch you up on shit, we reacting to this case. Dude named Jonathan who went on the Jenny Jones show. Dude went on the Jenny Jones show. His homegirl, who has a gay friend, you know what I'm saying, he knows of the dude, you know what I'm saying, through his homegirl, whatnot like that. And the gay dude the girl and the gay dude takes Jonathan on the Jenny Jones show for the gay dude to tell Jonathan that he has a crush on you. Now, Jonathan has already stressed to the producers, all that, because they tried to tell you, like, look, we're going to have you on the show. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got a crush on you. We can't tell you who it is. It might be a man or it might be a woman. Bro wasn't with none of that. As soon as they said it might be a man, bro wasn't with that. He like, I'm cool. Like, y'all can have that. I'm good. So they kept pressing the issue, bro. Like, I'm good. So then they tell you, like, well, no, you ain't got to worry about nothing. We can't tell you who it is, but we talked to. They use the word her. We talked to her. So now he's under the assumption that it's a woman that likes him. So he gets there. He see Donna, the homegirl, and Scott, the mutual friend, whatnot like that. And it's Scott that's telling him, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I got a crush on you type shit. And bro, like y'all know, basically on some, like, y'all know I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know I'm not gay. Because, nigga, you didn't already tried to hit on me before and already let you know what the deal is. So you fast forward time after the show, they go hang out or whatnot, because, bro, like, yeah, it ain't no bad blood. You know what I'm saying? We're not tripping. Like, they all three of them go chill, whatever. So Scott just on some he can't take no for an answer type shit. He goes and leaves a note at Scott's house. He goes and leaves a note and a gift, and the note says, if you trying to really get that off, I'm the only one with the tools. So this made Jonathan mad, cuz, so he done showed up the Scott spot with a shotgun and blasted cuz.
I remember this story, bro. Like, I knew what you was. I know the story already. I remember this shit, like, from I don't like remember it like that, but I remember this, hearing about this when I was little. My mama used to watch that show and shit.
Yeah. So I don't know, cuz, like, I just felt like me, like, bro, you playing too much. Like, you playing with your own life, doing that kind of shit. Like, why would you do that? You playing with your life. Like, bro done already told you that ain't what he on, that ain't what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have just left it at that. There's plenty of other men you could go and holler at. Like, why you still fucking with cuz after he done already told you, hey, bro, nah, this ain't it. Hold on, Chad. We gonna get to it.
That he thought he had just shot a man.
Okay, calm down, okay? Okay, why did you do that?
This would be Jonathan's first confession. Immediately after admitting his crime to the 911 operator, Jonathan began to cry. After his confession, Jonathan was arrested for 1 count of first-degree murder and a 2nd count of felony of a firearm.
So now my question is, do you believe that
A year later, on the 14th of October, 1996...
Do you think that it should have even went to, like, trial, where it's like, or, like, I don't know, like, well, I don't want to say do you think it should have went to trial, but what are your thoughts on that? Is he justified for what he did? You know what I'm saying? Is Jonathan justified for what he did? Or is it, or did Jonathan just, like, overreact and took shit, you know what I'm saying, way too far?
He didn't overreact, or did he take shit too far? No. Could he have been more of a responsible adult and be like, look, this some bullshit. I would have cussed everybody out and I would have left. Ain't no all that no hard feeling shit. Let's go have a drink. No, fuck all y'all. And I would have left, and that would have been the last time they seen me. What he did was he went to go have that drink and all that, and you know what I mean? All he did was give himself more time to dwell in that shit, and he got pissed off and smoked him. You know, this is why I believe in, when I be always saying, like, some people don't agree with it, like, well, why should they have to say what their sexuality is? That's their business. Because you might be around somebody who could be offended. You know, nobody should be worried about how nobody live their life. But the world works the way the world works. And live your truth. If that's what you are, live your truth, so that people can have a choice if they want to be around you or not. You let them have a preference of whether they want to be around you or not. Don't hide that shit. Don't play with that shit. Like, you know, let it be known. You feel me? And there gonna be some people that, hey, bro, hey, I don't care what you like, bro. Let's go hang out. You feel me? But there's gonna be some people that's gonna be like, nah, you know, I ain't got nothing against him, but I'm cool. I ain't I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man. So, you know, I've always felt like how you said, you know, I for damn sure don't judge nobody for their, you know, sexual preference. Like, you like what you like, you know what I mean? But it's just like, just know where I stand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to judge you. I'm not going to be like, hey, I can't be around you or nothing like that. I just, you know what I'm saying? Just know where I stand with where I like. I'm over here with it. You know what I'm saying? I like women. I love women. Like, I'm not like that. So don't be, you know what I'm saying? Don't, because it be that shit. You know what I'm saying? This kind of shit right here where a nigga tell you he's not like that, and then you get this nigga to still go and leave a note on his door at his house. I don't know exactly where he left the note, but he leaves this note and he's still shooting his shot. Like, that's the shit that motherfuckers be talking about. Like, people be thinking that people just be tripping and all. No, it be that kind of shit. It be that kind of shit. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Facts. And that shit is, you know, that shit is like with me, bro. I feel like this. I don't have a problem with them because I understand there's gonna be all different kind of walks of life in society. I've worked around some. When I used my son football games, there used to be one up there. He was related, you know, to one of the mothers whose son played for the team. He used to be up there all flamboyant. That shit don't bother me. I'm out in society. I understand they exist. Like, it's a whole bunch of other things that exist that I might not agree with, right? But I'm not about to I have no desire to be friends with one. Like, if I'm chilling and my boy decide he want to come out the closet, hey, dude, hey, however you like to live your life, but we ain't finna be hanging like that no more. It's my preference. Some people preference is they won't date a fat person. Some people only like light-skinned women. Some men only like light-skinned women, not dark-skinned women. And some men only like dark-skinned women, not light-skinned women. Shit, some women only like niggas with money. They don't like broke niggas. What's wrong with me having a preference of I don't want to befriend homosexuals? And it's not just the men. I tell homies all the time that might have like a dyke homegirl or something. I'd be like, bro, I don't want to hang out with her and be calling her bro and she broing me and all that shit. I'm not interested in that type of shit. So it's not even.
It's both ways with you. Like, you're not just saying like just the man. Like, it could be the woman as well. You like fuck that. If you okay.
Yeah, I'm not against how they live. It just don't fit in my agenda. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Like, I'm not against it. It don't fit in my agenda. I don't want friends that live that life. Like I said, if I was working at a job and my new assistant that comes to work, they introduce me to my new assistant. If my new assistant is that, whether it's a man or a woman, I would not have no problem with that. And my only thing is going to be, can you do the job or not? I don't care how you live when you leave work. You know what I mean? If I'm out somewhere, you know, if me and my son is at Giant Incredible Pizza and it's one in the vicinity.
Hey, you see, don't get. Nigga, don't get. If it's one in the vicinity, I ain't got no problem with that shit. Let me ask you, because a lot of homies have mixed feelings about this. When I did the song with, and I'm gonna say my boy, because that's my boy. Cause a lot of homies have mixed feelings about when I did the song with, it's an artist named Fly King I, because it's flamboyantly, you know what I'm saying, gay. It's a battle rapper. Me and bro got a record together. A lot of my bros had mixed feelings about me doing this song with this person. But it was like, I didn't, this was the one time that I really, like, I didn't care. Like, I for sure didn't give a fuck. It was a dope record, you know what I'm saying? Like, we stayed on a topic that was like, okay, we like that I agree with. He agreed with, I agreed with. It wasn't no crazy shit. It's a fucking dope ass song. But a lot of people had different, like, mixed feelings about that shit. Cause I know Doe probably wanted to, like, bro, what the fuck is this nigga August Blue doing?
I didn't understand it, but it wasn't for me to understand, man. That's your that's your life and your decisions. Hey, whatever you do, brother, more power to you. But the reason why I didn't understand. Well, look, this is my thing. I didn't understand it. I probably would have understood it. I probably would have understood it better if this dude was like famous and you had something bigger to gain from it that could change your situation. I would have been like, all right, put it like this. Frank Ocean. I think Frank Ocean is openly gay, right?
Right.
If you told me, bro, somebody hooked me up, man, I'm finna get Frank Ocean on the record, I would have been like, even though I don't agree with, the way, he do his thing, right? I would have been like, that's Frank Ocean, bro. That feature might put you in a different space, right? My thing was, this nigga's a nigga that's trying to get on like you trying to get on. So y'all doing with something with each other. Whatever fan base he got to offer to you is going to be small because this nigga's not famous. So I didn't really see the purpose of why you was doing it. Like I said, if this was a nigga who had some fame behind him where it could have changed your life in some kind of way, I would have been like, I get why bro doing it. But I didn't understand. I just didn't understand it. But like I said, it ain't for me to understand. Hey, you do what you do. Right. But I didn't understand that shit, and I still don't understand it. I ain't really trying to understand it.
Bro said he still don't understand it. And again, like, it was just my choice to do this record with somebody that I consider to be a cool person. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've done plenty of shows together, you know what I'm saying, where it was like, okay, we at these events, because like I say, bro is a battle rapper, so I would be at these events or whatnot like that, and bro always was cool. So one day bro just was like, yo, like, we need to do a song together. Like, what's up with doing a record together? I didn't see no issue with doing the record with bro. Like, I honestly didn't. I didn't see no, like, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, it's just another person. Cause, like, you know what I'm saying? I know bro is who he is, but it was just another person. I'm doing a record with another person. As long as bro isn't getting on this motherfucker talking about, and that was, and the cool part about it, I didn't even have to have that conversation with him. He already knew, like, not to get on the record, you know what I'm saying? Is he a low-key popping battle rapper? I don't know what he's doing now. I know he was doing, like, last I checked, bro was doing, like, reality TV or some shit like that. But he's battled some names, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely battled some names. But I was like, man, like, nigga, you know what? Hey, yeah, bro, we could do that record. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. You know what I mean? And bro sent the beat, and yeah, nigga, we linked up at the studio, and yeah, we made the single happen. And it was just like, bro, like, it wasn't, nigga, we wasn't going to go have dinner and talk about, like, no, nigga, we got this single done, we got this record done, and we went on about our way.
But like I said, bro, I just still don't know what about it did you gain from the situation.
Now my thing was, I didn't
say that you did a song with a gay nigga.
I didn't do it to gain anything. That was my thing, because it was like, okay, you know, if I do this and I'm like, yeah, you know, let me do this record because he gay, and I know that, nigga, okay, I'm a gain this whole new fan base, nigga, just all these, because we know that, nigga, they go buy the records. They run shit in Hollywood. Like, I know I'm gonna be popping. So it's kind of like using a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just like, that wasn't the situation. It was, I genuinely fuck with bro. Hey, nigga, let's do this record. You asked to do a record, let's do the record. We can get it done. Cause it's a lot of motherfuckers that niggas go and do records with that you ain't gain shit from.
But yeah, that's
they asked you to do the record and you just agreed to do the record.
But you notice though, bro, that's why you didn't see me doing a lot of music with a lot of niggas. I did music with niggas that was my niggas, because that's what we do. We hang out, get high, drink, fuck with the hoes and do music, right?
Right.
I never went outside of that really trying to do music with niggas really, because that's how I used to look at it. Why am I gonna do music with these niggas that I'm not gonna gain nothing from? I'd rather go record with my niggas that I know we gonna be on the same page. You know, if like I say, like with Payback, with Tough, them niggas was doing things. They was having motion. So it was natural for me to link up with them because I did gain some more, you know, spotlight from doing music with them niggas at that time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was like, you know how many niggas was hitting me up at that time trying to do music with me? And my thing used to be like, man, like you niggas is cool, but like for what? For what? What is that going? I'd rather rap by myself or rap with my niggas.
I know you used to be like that, and nigga, you still like that, nigga. A nigga can't just hit you and get a verse from you, good. Like nigga, like I know that to be true. How y'all feel about NLE Choppa? He got a huge gay fan. I feel like NLE Choppa has a huge gay fan base because I'm not gonna lie, I be feeling like at times Cub be catering to them, like he like be catering that crowd. That's why he has that fan base.
He cornered the market. He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. Ray J is doing that shit right now too. They cornering a market that they know is a market that works. It works. And you know, like I say, if that shit works and you can feed your family off of it and you comfortable with your sexuality where you know you not, you know what I mean, that and you just working with these people, that's cool. But again, they benefiting from that shit. That's because I thought my thing is this: music is a business, right? Of course, it's a passion. We like to do the shit, right? That's why I still come out and record something every blue moon. I have a passion for it, right? But my passion for music, that's something I share with my niggas. Like I'd rather rap with y'all. You know what I mean? I'd rather pull up on you and record with you.
Did you get the real quick? Did you get the did you download the Jay-Z K-Knock the Hustle beat?
I didn't download it yet, but I just want you to hear this bar real quick. Not because I already wrote my verse. I wrote it like.
Chat, he's cap. That nigga cap. He ain't got no full verse. He's cap.
Oh God, I got a full verse, nigga. But I ain't gonna let you get all of that shit. Let me see. nigga, look, I'm gonna just give you a snippet. I was the good boy that gone bad. Stash spot in the Jag. 100,000 cash busting all through the paper bag. Got tired of asking, so it's give me this shit. Red dot between your eyes like an Indian bitch. My little nigga told me, big homie, give me the switch. He emptied the clip. Now they got reversible hips. I'm gonna just leave you with that.
Cat, I might have to go rewrite some because see now, like because look. I was on some cool nigga shit. So I wasn't really like trying to rap like that. I wasn't even trying to rap like that. I was on some cool nigga shit.
But you know I rap. So
if that's what he wanna do, then now I gotta kinda I ain't gonna say like go rewrite my whole shit. Fuck no, I ain't gonna rewrite the whole thing, but yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna, you know what I mean? We making song progress. It's been a month. No, for sure. Hold on, let's get back to it, chat.
6. Jonathan Schmitz appeared in court for the trial, and both sides fought hard. The prosecution tried to prove that Jonathan committed first-degree premeditated murder and that there was nothing mentally or physically wrong with him that night. Jonathan Schmitz had the time to think over his actions as he went to the bank, purchased the gun, loaded it, drove to Scott's house, and then went back out to his car to collect the gun.
No matter what the Jenny Jones show did, what the defendant did was 100 times worse. A person cannot kill another person for words that person spoke. A person cannot kill another person because of embarrassment or humiliation. That is not excuse to murder.
The defense, on the other hand, tried to prove that Jonathan was not in the right frame of mind that night and that he did not have the ability to think, reason, or plan. They had a witness at the scene and a confession from Jonathan himself, from when he had called 911, so they couldn't really say he hadn't done it. Instead, the strategy was to blame everyone, but Jonathan.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was no murder here. There was a shooting, but there was no murder. The evidence is going to show that Jonathan Schmitz came into this world possessed of a disease, depression, developed alcoholism. See, the prosecution will be unable to prove what he'd like to prove. In this case, the premeditation, the deliberation. It's not there because John did not have that ability, and you're going to hear that testimony. He did not have the ability to think, reason, or plan.
They were hell-bent on showing the jury that Jonathan was not fully responsible for his actions and that he himself was a victim of the Jenny Jones show. They said that Jonathan was humiliated and horrified when he was ambushed and that he was completely out of control as a consequence of this ambush.
The truth is that John was humiliated when he was ambushed, he was horrified when he was ambushed, and he was completely out of control as a consequence of this ambush, which ignited one of those cycles of depression, agitation, and violence.
During the trial, it was revealed that Jonathan had suffered from either bipolar disorder or depressive disorder and had a long history of mental health issues. It was also revealed that he suffered from Graves' disease, an illness that affects thyroid hormones, and in addition to this, Jonathan was also dependent on alcohol. These were all factors which the defense used to their advantage, and they stated that these things could have resulted in Jonathan having a lack of control over his actions.
We're talking about a person who has reacted very emotionally to a very traumatic event. He happens to have had bipolar or unipolar depressive disorder that was coupled with this Graves' disease, and he probably reacted in a way that presumably you and I may not have reacted, but still it's an understandable reaction as all.
Wait, does anybody know if he's still in jail or not? If he's still in jail?
Shit. How much time did he get in total?
Damn. I can't even remember. That shit happened so long ago.
What's his
name? I know they did like an update. Jonathan, you could just put Jonathan Jenny Jones. You could just put Jonathan, then put Jenny Jones. I'm pretty sure that should have popped up. I can't remember his last name. Hey, y'all remember that one dude though that smoked cuz in the what was they in like an airport? They was transporting the dude, the motherfucker that had sexually assaulted this dude's son, and they was transporting cuz, and nigga, bro, he domed him, nigga, in the airport. I want to say they was in the airport, and he was sitting out there. He was acting like he was somebody on the payphone. And right when they walked him by, bro, just turned around and domed him, cuz. Like, that shit, that one, that was crazy. But, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, as like, man, I'm not even a father. But I just feel like as a father, I probably would have done the same thing. Oh, he was released in 2017. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I was just trying to make sure I had the facts, but yeah. He wrote that shit out.
Bro is out. That was my main thing. I was like, damn, I wonder if he's still in there for that shit, because a lot of people was pushing for him to, like, even when this shit first happened, they was pushing for him to, you know what I'm saying? Like they was pushing for him to be removed, like not be removed, but be free. Like they felt like, nigga, he shouldn't have went to jail. You know what I mean? They was like, shit, what did he do wrong? I'll say that.
I think
Janky J, which one you talking about was justified? You talking about old boy who got off on his folks? I mean, on his folks, on old boy in the airport. You seen that one, bro?
Nah, I ain't see that shit.
What, nigga? Hey, oh yeah, Janky talking about who I'm talking about. Nigga, bro, it's this dad, cuz that nigga, bro, his son was sexually assaulted, nigga, kidnapped and sexually assaulted, all that, and bro, he probably felt like, you know, police ain't gonna do too much, cuz all this taking him to trial and all, like, bro, he did that, man, that nigga waited on him, bro, he act like he was a random person on the phone at the phone booth, cuz. As soon as they walked him by, nigga, domed him, nigga. He domed him. Because I think the dude unalived it. Hey, the dude unalived his son too, right? I want to say the dude unalived his son, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it just the what they would call the SA? Was it just the sexual assault and all that? Was it the R word? But I'm not sure if he unalived him or not. But yeah, Pops wasn't playing none of that, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I think any real father will react the same way.
So, nigga, we reacted to a video yesterday. How you feel about when you go to the airport? How you feel about when you go to the airport and they gotta check you? They gotta like pat you down and shit like that. Like,
are you talking about TSA?
Yep. How do you feel about that? Like, because this dude basically got arrested. He was up there and he was telling, because he went through the whole thing and everything was cool, he said, but then I guess it was something that was showing by his, private area, cuz. And they said it was like red or something like that. And cuz was like, look, like, if it's showing just literally this, like it's my shit. Like, it's my area. I don't want no man patting that down. Like, it's gonna have to be a woman. Like, I don't want no man patting that down. That was his whole thing. And they was like telling me, like, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't do that. Do you think that that's like because like if they get a woman to pat a man down, it's easy for a man to be like, hey, she sexually assaulted me or whatever the case may be. She did, even though we know that would never be the case. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look,
I feel like that would never be the case. I don't think any man with it, you know what I'm saying, would be like, hey, she touching on me in the TSA shit.
I mean, shit, if it's a bitch I don't want touching me, I will. But I hear these stories, right? I hear these stories.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like different shit I watch where they've implicated it in movies and all kind of shit of, that's the thing when you're going through the airport with TSA, right? I've never been going through an airport and was violated. Ever. I never went through
TSA. Use the back of their hands?
They use the back of their hands. They use the back of their hands and they use the one that shit is not like as intense. Now, I will say this. If they own you already, which when you got a flight ticket, the TSA is already prepared that it's a certain kind of individual coming through here that's high alert. They may even put you in that room and do a more intense search. But I've seen them, people like that might get searched a little differently. But like my normal ass, not high alert, coming through that motherfucker, I ain't never felt like violated, like they patted me down, touching shit and all that shit. I ain't never went through that. I hear about it, but I ain't never went through that.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I be feeling like I can get away with so much shit. I be feeling like I could get away with so much shit. Bird, what's the deal, cuz?
What's happening with y'all?
Bird, what's the deal?
I be feeling like I could get away with so much shit when I go to like the airport and all these different places, because me being in the chair, like, cause bro, I could have really been one of them when I went to the Dodger Stadium, because that lazy bitch did not do her job, cuz. Because now when you go to these events, you have to have a clear backpack or a clear purse or whatever the case may be. Like, if you're a woman, you got a purse, you gotta go buy one of them joints that's clear, because they need to see everything that's in your shit. You got a backpack on you, they need to be able to see what's in your shit. So the only reason why I'm able to get through, being somebody else in a chair, is they're just gonna look through my shit and be like, okay, he just got catheters and other shit like that for him to use the restroom. Because I'm like, I'm not getting no clear backpack. I don't want nobody to see all my goddamn business, kid. Like, I'm just there. It's catheters and in jail and shit like that. Cause like I don't want nobody saying all my business, cause you know what I'm saying. So, but a lot of the times when I go to these places, they do the little bullshit pat down. Cause like they do the bullshit pat down. They be like, all right, lean up real quick. They don't even say, can you lift up or anything like that. They just be like, lean up real quick. So you lean forward, nigga, take the back of his hands, rub that motherfucker down his little shit or whatever. And then you go on about your business. And I just be thinking like, damn, somebody like me, if I was on that, I could do that. I could be on that. Because they not really searching the people in the wheelchairs thoroughly like that. Because I don't know if it's because they trying to avoid a lawsuit or whatever the case may be, but I just be like, man, because I know if I see one of them folks, nigga, and they in a wheelchair, nigga, I'm on them. Yeah, nigga, because I know they didn't search you thoroughly, nigga, because they didn't search me thoroughly, nigga. So I'm on you, kid. I'm on you, kid.
Yeah, man. When I don't never like get dressed when I fly. Like I don't have on jeans with a belt and all this. I try to go through the airport with as less as possible to not alert them for no reason. Of course, when you have on a belt, you gotta take this motherfucker off. You got on some shoes, you might gotta unlay all this shit. Like it's a lot of bullshit you go through when you go through the TSA with too much shit. So I always, wherever I'm going, wherever I land at, I usually go get some clothes there. You know what I mean? Get some clothes there. You know what I mean? I take a carry-on bag, just, a backpack.
Nigga doing that Floyd Mayweather shit, yeah.
But it's to avoid the bullshit. I don't like when I get off the flight. Then I gotta go get my luggage. When I get off the fucking flight, when I go through the airport to get on the flight, I want to walk straight through, easy run through TSA, go to the terminal, wait for my motherfucking flight to get in the air. When I'm getting off the plane,
don't take no luggage.
All I take is a carry-on bag, bro. I take a carry-on bag. That's it.
Yeah, I feel him on that because you can get in and out. You ain't got to check in. You ain't got to wait for you ain't got to go to the baggage claim. None of that. Just boom, boom, right out.
So you fuck it. I'm gonna buy an outfit, buy clothes wherever I get to.
Nigga, I'm gonna shop anyway when I get there. So it's like it's
I get that. I get that part, Kill, but goddamn, Kill, like, bro, nigga, I don't like. Damn,
I'm gonna shop when I get there, nigga. I'm not for the shit.
I don't know. I just be thinking, like, I'm always a person that's thinking like of the what ifs, nigga. What if I can't get to go? You know what I'm saying? Get me some fresh to wear. What if this happens, or what if this happens? Like now, I'm just asked out, nigga.
The only what if is not.
Yeah, they make it accessible.
The only what if is not having no money. Other than that, nigga, get your ass on the plane, land, and go shopping. It's simple. It ain't that complicated. It ain't no what if.
It's low key lined up for you to go out there and shop, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you visiting, because we gonna stay at a spot where we gonna look around the surroundings where we at when we check into these hotels and all that goofy shit. You know what I mean? Right.
Unless you gonna.
And you know what else?
You going to go sleep in somebody's hood, nigga? I'm going to the
yeah. You got to be out the way.
The nigga ain't doing none of that. Like I make sure I just now what I don't do is like overdo is like nigga the shoes like taking two. I might take 2 pair of shoes. That's it. Like I'm not even about to overdo it, nigga. I might take 2 pairs of shoes. Because
hey, August, and none of them look like this.
Check him out.
Hey, bro, I got those.
I'm in and out. That's all I want.
I got those. I got those.
Future references.
But
I got those.
Nigga. You got on here just to throw off the damn shoes.
No. I was one and done. I was just, I got to throw it.
Bro, you're not showing me anything, though. I got those already. That's regular. You gotta show me something else.
That's why I did it.
That's
not that episode. This not that episode.
That's regular though.
Hey, but watch this though. I didn't know you did music. I was listening earlier. I was getting myself together. I was trying to find my little background setting.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this though. I'm gonna tell you straight up. That
What?
nigga's lying. He's cap, nigga. He definitely knows that you do music, cuz. He's cap, nigga. That nigga's cap, nigga. He's cap right now, nigga. He definitely know that you do music, nigga.
I used to do music.
Oh, now you sound like this nigga here. This
I did.
Nigga,
Me too.
Nigga, I used to. Hey, Cub would show me. This is the thing. This is back in the time. Cub would show me all these songs, and I'd be like, "Yeah, Cub, let me get a verse."
That's cap. That's cap. That's cap.
Oh man.
That's cap.
Man. Oh yeah, man. You know, shit. I don't even do music no more.
Hey, August. I keep it totally with you.
Why did you decide to play me 100 songs here just for you to say, man, you know, I don't even do music no more.
I got them in the stash. But look, August, I'm gonna tell you. You want to? I keep it tall with you, bro. You want to know why I retired?
Why?
Because you never gave me a verse.
Bullshit. You're cap. You're a cap. You're a fucking cap, nigga.
You hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings. You hurt my pride. I was like, I'm done with music. Fuck this music shit.
I said, see, we pack our life, carry on, personal, and check. I mean, the carry on, definitely. I get the carry on shit. You know what I'm saying? When you going to the airport and all this stuff. Now, my thing, me being in a chair, I be like, damn. Because a lot of those aisles are like super narrow on some of these planes. So I kind of be thinking like, damn, if I'm on a flight, like I want to go to Paris, cause damn, where am I going to use the bathroom? Where am I going to use the bathroom?
More than that, nigga, you got to read them signs, because that sign, all them signs ain't in English, nigga.
Bro, I'm talking about on the flight, bro.
Oh, for real?
On my flight, it's like, damn, where am I going to use the bathroom if I got to use the bathroom?
I think on them internationals, I think it's more accessible. That shit, the plane bigger and all the goofy shit.
That's what I was about to say. Like when you flying international, you know what I mean? Like say if you flying American, they gonna have a flight nigga that got all that shit if they know you know taking that if you on a 17-hour flight type shit. That shit for sure gonna be accessible. Yeah. If you just go in Atlanta, they gonna say you can hold it.
Yeah.
I got it fucked up. That nigga said you can hold it. So now my thing, all right, you talking about some you can hold it, bitch. I'm in the wheels here. I'm paralyzed. So you telling me I can hold it. All right, motherfucker. Bitch, now your seat got a stain on that motherfucker, cause like why, hey, you didn't try to make me hold it and I couldn't hold it.
That nigga gonna boo-boo on the plane. Everybody on the flight gonna be hot.
Hey, girl. Hey, that's one of my worst fears, cuz being anywhere, nigga, and doing that, cuz that's one of my worst fucking fears, cuz.
You just can't take no direct flight. You gotta take one to transfer. That's all. You can avoid that.
No, that's why, like, when I'm doing anything where I know, like, I'm gotta be on something like flight like that for a certain amount of time, or just like, nigga, if I'm chilling with one of my lady friends, like, I won't eat certain shit, like I won't drink certain shit, bro. Like I be chilling. I'm like, I don't want that to happen when you book the flight. They'll know you need special assistance. Mm-hmm. But they got that fucking small ass, little ass. They have the plane wheelchairs, cuz the plane wheelchairs, my nigga. The skinniest of the skinniest person can't fit on that motherfucker. The skinniest of the skin. I'm not no skinny nigga. So the skinniest, if the skinniest of the skinniest motherfucker is like, hey, this motherfucker right here ain't it. What you think I'm gonna be feeling like damn? What do you think I'm gonna be feeling like, kid? Like what the fuck?
How you be playing them videos and shit, doing like when you be putting the videos on and you do the little review on them? You could just push play on anything and all that?
You just download it to your computer, download it to your PC, or whatever you're using, and then you play it from there.
Oh, okay.
But you gotta get StreamYard, cuz bro put me on to that shit.
I believe it.
That OBS Studio, I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't know about none of that yet. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm cool. But yeah, man, like I say, on that situation that we were watching the video chat, I honestly feel like, just me, my honest opinion, I feel like if I was one of them niggas in that what do they call that shit, jury duty, where you gotta go in there and niggas, bro would have been innocent, cuz I'd have been that motherfucker talking about innocent, nigga.
Yeah, no, I mean, shit. It was provoked. I could say that. You know, on one end, you could say it's premeditated because he didn't kill him when it happened. He let all that time go by. You know what I mean? And he got tired and he acted. But like I say, it was definitely provoked. Leaving a note. Where you leave a note on his car, his door? Where you leave a note at?
He left the note. He left it. He only acted. He acted right after. It ain't like bro let some weeks go by or nothing like that. No. Soon as the nigga left the note on the I don't know if he left it on the door or whatever, but he left it at his house, so it had to have been on the door, the window, or something like that. And then your note says, it ain't like you saying, hey, can I please take you out on a date? Can I do this? It ain't like you did. Bro, you leave a note saying, hey, if you want to get that off, I'm the only one with the right tool. Wait, what, nigga?
In court, though, that shit it still will float as premeditated, because premeditated is to not get premeditated. They have to do something in the presence, and you have to hurt them in the presence. If you was able to mobilize at any point, it's premeditated, because they're gonna say you had time to think about it. So when he seen the note and drove to him, and went and got the gun, then he got the car, drove to him. Nigga, that's premeditated murder. Ain't no way around it. But it also, on the flip side, that I didn't plug this motherfucker up. On the flip side,
claims weren't founded because it was impulsive.
On the flip side to it, it definitely was provoked. It was provoked. I think that would be justified too, that it was provoked. You know what I mean? If you're not this man, that's kind of like sexual assault. What he left on his door is sexual assault, right? I got the tools. I got the tools you need. Like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
Bro, nigga, that nigga said, that nigga told that man, if you try, my thing was, when you said, if you trying to get that off, like, bro, you're tripping, nigga. If you're trying to get that off, what you mean if you're trying to get that off? Nigga, I know it's like, bro, what is, I done told you, bro, I'm not like that, nigga. Be cool, but I get where you coming from, bro, when you said he shouldn't have been trying to be like, oh, you know what, it ain't no bad blood. We all can go get drinks. Fuck that. I'm mad at the homegirl. I'm mad at fuck all them. We ain't gonna go do none of that. We ain't getting no drinks. We ain't doing none of that, nigga.
Yeah, because the dude, because we could look at it like this too, right? All right, on during the show, he made it clear that he wasn't. I don't get down like that. But they say no hard feelings. Now it's let's go get some drinks, nigga. Like the thing, the man is for the other team. He could have took that as an open door, right? And that's why he left a note. If he would have just left from them at the show, like, hey, I don't get down, more power to you. You go do you, brother. Then maybe, just maybe, dude wouldn't have came and left that note. But you didn't went to go kick it with him. Now he leaving notes on your door.
Yeah. No, facts. He had terrible representation. He definitely had terrible representation. They wasted money on the psychologist, all that, because they just was trying to see if this man was crazy, if he had mental health issues, all this kind of shit, and that just wasn't it, nigga. Like, that wasn't it, nigga. Like, bro, it's like shit. I mean, he called the police himself. Like, hey, I just did this. Like, I did that. know what I'm saying? He called the police himself. I just did that, cause like, you know what I mean? Like, cause a motherfucker playing with me. I already told you, bro. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Now So I mean, I'm glad to hear that he's out though. You know what I'm saying? I always wondered if he was, if they freed him. You know what I mean? I always wondered that. But in 2017, cool. So he's been out for not a long time, but you know what I'm saying? He's been out about to, you know what I'm saying, be 10 years soon.
Yeah, man. Nah, he when she say he had terrible representation, when you go back to a lot of them cases in the 90s and the way the world has changed, the laws have changed now, how advanced lawyers have become now. Like, man, you go back and look at a lot of them old cases and you would be like, shit, if this was 2025, he might have beat that motherfucker. He might have beat that motherfucker in 2025, nigga. Because court is a little bit different in 2025 from what it was in the 90s. A lot of them cases, these kind of lawyers that's out here now, these young lawyers, they're part of the new world. Man, they go in them courtrooms and be bad as a motherfucker, man. They go in there and get a nigga home. You know what I'm saying?
I think this one lawyer, she has a good, I think she kind of be representing like all of the rappers and shit like that. Or most of, well, not most of them, but a lot of them. Like
the white girl?
Yeah, her name is like Nori the Nightmare on Instagram.
But Nori, I'm going to tell you about Nori, right? Nori is like this other lawyer that I know probably about 4 homies that beat murder cases with this particular lawyer. I know some homies that got sweet deals on robberies. What happened was she kept representing these gang members in court, right? And by her keep representing these gang members in court, she got to a point to where she really couldn't take cases from people of, you know, that walk of life no more. So like people that look like us, you know what I mean? She probably wouldn't take a case because they got tired of her coming in them courtrooms defending these criminals and shit, like people who was really doing fucked up shit. So she stopped taking cases because she started losing, because judges and the district attorney had it all out for her. So it came to a point to where if you got her as your lawyer, they on her ass because she done spanked the system a few times and got some murderers off and got niggas sweet deals on robberies. So with Nori, I see the same thing happening because the kind of cases she take all the rapper cases. And at some point, nigga, rappers gonna start standing in that courtroom getting blamed because them judges and that district attorney gonna have it out for them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cause I seen just not too long ago she posted a video where she was saying like she was speaking on, I guess somebody she was representing. She was like, but she like basically like this motherfucker that did some crazy shit. Like this nigga wore, like I think she said he wore a jacket or something like that with this nigga whole name on the jacket, across the back of the jacket. His whole name is on the back of that motherfucker while he's committing this crime. So she like, I don't know what bro want me to do.
Bro, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, man. How do you feel about this artist, David, and the girl that they found, the situation with the girl that they found dismembered in a Tesla, Celeste?
Yo, that shit right there, bro, is crazy because I say it's crazy because it's just like, bro, it's a whole lot that's been, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole lot that's been done, bro. You know what I mean? Like, as far as him, like, just being, like, he been fucking with her. Like, he been fucking with her. And that motherfucker was like a super kid, like a kid, damn near.
She's like 12.
From what I'm hearing is, he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you done paid the parents off and all kind of shit. Like, bro, you on some whole other shit. Hey, bro, you, cause I'm at, you want to talk about this on your live? I'm at like 1 hour and 10 right now.
Yep. Give me like 10 minutes and I'm gonna go live.
Oh yeah. No, we gonna shoot it on your live.
All right.
Move.